All right, you guys, so we start with a sheet of white paper and we want to find the center of our sheet. So we take opposing vertices here and here, and I'm going to fold them over onto themselves so they match. The corners should meet up like this. Let me hold it like that so you can see it. Okay, and then I'm going to go like this with my hands, make a crease just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to do it with the other corners. So here, my other corners here, I'm going to fold them over so they meet. Oh, I already have that one. I need the other side here. Okay, so here, if I fold them over onto themselves so they meet, just like so, and I'll make that second crease, just like that. And I should see that X marks the spot right there. So right here is the center of my paper. I'm going to switch my views so we look at my document camera now. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to put a little dot right here where the center is. Okay, let me zoom out just a little bit. Okay, so I need to make sure that my compass, right here's my compass, that my compass is at a setting of 3.5. So let me lay down my ruler, make sure I'm at 3.5, right? That looks great. I'm at 3.5, so I'm good to go. So I want to take my compass, I want to put my needle right here at the center, and I want to make a circle. So I'm going to spin it around and make a perfect circle. So the goal here is we want to inscribe a regular hexagon. And with a regular hexagon, our radius ends up being the same as a side. So when I go ahead and I inscribe it, I should see this beautiful six-sided shape, a regular hexagon, where all of my sides are the same and all of my angles are the same as well. So I need a starting point. It really doesn't matter where, but my preference is to put it right here at the top. So this is where I'm starting from, and I'm going to take my compass. I'm using the same 3.5-inch setting for my width, and I'm going to go ahead and make arc markings, little notches, all the way around my circle. So I'm going to put my needle right here. Okay, so my needle's going to go right there. Just make sure you can see it because I'm sometimes off screen. So needle right here, and I'm going to make a little arc like that. So just like that. Okay, I'll make a little dot so you can see that really dark. So that was the first marking. And then I build off from this point. I put my needle right here. I do the same thing. Here's my next little notch, my next marking. I'm going to put a little dot right there. Okay, and then I'm just working my way around on the circle, right? I'm going around the circumference of the circle. So needle right here now, and then making another arc right down here. Okay, make a little dot so you can see that more clearly. And then I'm going to keep working my way around. And I should, in the end, I should see 6 of them. I should see 6 total. So here, okay, off of this one. So my last dot here. And then I always want to confirm that I did this construction correctly. So I'm going to still put my needle at this dot and just check to make sure that I line up. So right here, you can see that we do, right? We get back to that starting point. And what we should see is that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 perfectly congruent arcs. And then when I connect the dots, I should have a regular hexagon. All right, so here is what I'm expecting to see on everyone's papers. So we should have a beautiful circle. The radius width is 3.5 inches. And all of these sides here are also 3.5 inches. So I've inscribed a regular hexagon inside of a circle. And now I'm asking that you build a skeleton. So I want you to add at least 8 new markings, and those markings could be segments, they could be arcs. So for example, I could keep my compass setting at 3.5 inches, or I could change it. Let's say that I keep it at 3.5. Let's say that I go to any of these vertices. Let's say I pick this one right here. I can make an arc that looks like this. Okay, I could go around to another one. I can make a second arc that looks like this. And I could keep doing that all the way around. So right now, those are 2 markings. I'm looking for at least 8. It could be more. So you want to get a good design going. And then I want you to take a picture, submit via Canvas. And then on Friday, I'm going to give you a little bit more time to add, subtract segments, arcs, etc., and then color it in to make your final draft of your design. All right, that's all I got. Those are my instructions. If you have any other questions, make sure that you email me. All right, thank you guys.